With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, pretty good.
A first carry now. This is Williams. Takes it to about the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make a 3rd down in less than a yard. Now Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Oh, design run for their wideout. And stacked a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Williams. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They'll get him down at the 3. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Kill.
3-yard line.
47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're running a slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Under. Here we go, 46.
Prescott. Touchdown! Jalen Tolbert from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gets past one man. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 32.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Come on, man.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
Come on.
2nd and 10. Looked
Come
like
on.
he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete.
Ha! Ha!
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd
Let's go,
down,
chat.
2 yards to go. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Derrick Henry, 59 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Let's go.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Let's go.
Each team's had it. Each team is
Let's
scored.
go.
7-7 here as the kick's away.
Ha!
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after getting that 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Let's go.
And his throw here is incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set. Running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, complete.
Got him.
To the right side and intercepted.
Well, this had trouble written all over he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Not a good idea.
Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Not a good idea.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum and were moving the football. But something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Prescott.
Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him!
And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Second and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know that bird. Look, that's what happened. Look. Son, you like, it's some good sleep after that. It's some good sleep. Ain't it? Some good sleep after that.
Shut up.
To throw is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Good position to be in here. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 20.
No, we change it.
Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Too hot. All right, let's go. Get hot. Hey.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Jackson going to keep it. The RPO.
Oh, come on, man.
Continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
Final play of the half. Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. That is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. On the return, Rasheen Ali.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change.
There he goes, left side. Now look out. Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman, 95 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, they were back in the shadows for their own goal post, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back. And sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Under. Here we go, 47.
Prescott to throw it.
Ah.
And he is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Prescott from the gun. He's got it complete. It's over. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Prescott now.
Come on, third one.
Prescott, his third interception.
Come on.
And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. He's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
The play fake. Here's Jackson. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. They're following the sack. They'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Inside handoff. Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Ready. Ready, shot.
Play action. It's Jackson. Brought by Flowers. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 23-yard line.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Shot. 180. 180. Ready, shot. Report. Ready, shot.
Henry up the middle.
Lucky.
66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
It's 4th down.
Hey, middle. Go ahead. Hey, report. Go. Ready. Ready, shot. Hey, middle. Shot.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
13. Middle. Ready. Ready, shot. Let's go. Get hot. change it. Hey, hey. Hey, Ozzy.
Jackson now. He finds Bateman over the middle. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
180! That's hot! Yo, let's go! Set hot! UAA. Set hot!
Play action. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this down to the 41.
Another Baltimore first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now the first carry for their fullback. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Set hot! Set hot!
Running from the gun with Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Go ahead. Set up! Hey! Finish up! Go right here. Hey, middle,
Now
middle,
Lamar changing the play.
Finish it up!
Try to take this home. They'll run. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Throwing now is Jackson. He's got man complete. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Finish up! Hey, report!
The
There we
Cowboys
go.
signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Set up! 180! No, we changed it.
Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on second and 8.
Set up! Set up! 180! Finish it up! Set up!
Now Jackson. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Well, this is a new concept. It's third down, but they've got the punt unit on. We'll see a return here from the end zone. This This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
Oh, now you're awake, my love. Let me show you. So now I just turned my webcam. I'm all on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey.
Here we go. We back.
Play gets nothing.
That's some music playing.
No gain.
And this is what I got playing for them in the
First
background.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
You sit down.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup.
That's going to be
Let's go.
intercepted.
Let's go.
And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
And he is out of bounds.
When I just run for like 40 yards. Look.
Yeah, facts. Weed. That's a good one. Okay.
Hit that follow. You know what I'm saying? I got the big one in the room. Hit that follow.
Yeah, you already in here.
Just push the button. Come on, chat.
Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. go. Sit high. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will take it in himself.
Oh, wait.
Lamar Jackson. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Big snap on first and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kyle Van Noy in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie.
Quit. 2-0. Yes. We in gold.
Yeah, that's your boy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Within the same weekly period.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. And no return here. This is a touchback. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for us Steelers.
throw on first down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
No run. This is Jalen Warren. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. And even 30 yards.
At the 2-yard line.
One is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Did he go? Yeah. Did you say the thing time?
Now the first carry for King Henry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. Play action now. Jackson. He runs with it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Williams now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and more. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
They'll let Henry try to run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. The Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Rodgers going up top again. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive...
Quick. Boom.
Dang it, already.
Boom. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, 3-0. 3-0. I'm going to do one more.
Dang it.
One more of these birds. Yeah. I'm turning on the music, turning off the music, switching songs, hitting you with sound effects. Yeah, yeah. Bam, bam. You said, yeah. Wet.
Get done with that. Losing too bad. Liking that.
Yeah, I'm glad you like the Dickie.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It count.
Yeah, I love it.
Took my cell phone off real quick. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. $15.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, come on.
First carry, one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Second and 10.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Hey, report.
They'll go again here with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
Gain of 5. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Finding space at the 40. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. From their own territory, what a play on 4th down. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Report.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Finding space at the 15. And he is out of bounds. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 7-yard line.
Yo.
Here's Henry. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Hey, report.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. A terrific way to to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain
Hey, stop doing that shit, bro.
and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Hey, stop doing that shit, bro.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20.
Their own 18-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
We'll go play action with Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run on this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. So, from the 39.
Hey, you can't be biased, bro. When I do my good plays, you gotta play that shit too.
As we are ready to get back underway. On play action, Love. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down.
No, I ain't play it. Do it real quick.
Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
48-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Yellow. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Real green. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Good looking, bro. Good looking.
For him
Okay.
on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one just too long to get going.
Fuck out of here.
Stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Justice Hill to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, report! Report!
Now Jackson. Incomplete. The defender right there. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he will get back to about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go! 45.
Love to throw it on first down. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
52. Here we go.
Now, Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 44. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. This down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
13 yards. First down, Packers.
Touchdown. 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 Touchdown.
Playing for it all.
Come on, go.
Incomplete.
Oh, out of here.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Love.
Crap.
The tight end, Crab. And they're going to be set up in the red zone inside the 15.
A gain of 31 yards.
A big gainer for Green Bay. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
down at the 12. It's first and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Set, hut. 60 red. Set.
To throw is Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's second and 2.
At the Ravens' 4-yard line.
Ready?
Running is Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 8.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go now.
They're going to go jet sweep on third down. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of his end zone, Jackson. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage, so let's call it a loss of 1 on first down.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Shot. Hey, report. Hey, Ozzy. Let's go. Say hi. Hey. Go. Hey, say hi. Yeah.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And nice work after the catch. It stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
10 brings up third and 1.
Go ahead. Hey, middle. Hey. Sit on. Hey.
On third and 1, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
We changed it. No, we changed it. Hey, shot. Go. You are X.
Fourth down, Jackson. And that is not going to work. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Here we go. Blacks. Red blacks.
Here's Jacobs.
Good.
Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up down, but that's exactly the case here.
Pass taken in by Watson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
Yellow, 43. Needle blue. Ready.
Now Love.
Oh, good read. That's what you do that, man.
By the rookie out of Georgia. And they will finally get them.
Never did they just let you come.
Here's the 40-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Off the play fake. Jackson flushed to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No, we change it. Finish it hard. Sit hard. Go. Finish it hard. Sit hard.
Now Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
It is second down and 5.
Ready. Yeah. Ready. Good shot. Let's go. We change it. Let's go. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Go ahead. Hey. Sit up.
Here's Henry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Here's a big one. This third down.
Ready. Yeah. What? Nice shot. Hey, report. 180. Nice shot. I'm Ozzy, man. Sit up.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable with Reed. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
I got $50 I won this game.
The man in motion is Watson. They'll drop to throw.
Oh my God, they just cheated the fuck out me, man.
It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area.
Don't play me man to man, bro.
Instead,
Do not play me man to man. You're not gonna beat me man to man.
go play action with Love.
I just tell you, man. You got a man to man playing against me, bro.
Around the 33.
They're sending unbelievable.
Use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth.
And the Packers first down.
2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. On play action, Love.
Why they keep cheating, holding that motherfucker, man?
Unfortunate, there wasn't
Fuck out of here, man.
there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead,
Fuck out of here,
it's
man.
2nd down.
Let me hold the ball 1 second every time I burn, yo. They got one of the worst pass rushes in the fucking game.
Throwing is Love. He'll air it out
Got
down
him.
the
Got
middle.
him. Denver, man.
Dagger. It's intercepted. Pick by Malachi starts.
The second down.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk.
Quit.
Fuck out of here.
Quit.
Good game, bro. Good game. Good game.
I know. Good game. I know. Quit the game.
Shut up.
I know. Good game.
Quit the game.
Yeah, quit the game.
He's like, yeah, I don't need you to tell me
I
that.
mean, just tell me that. Good game, man. No,
I'll
walk away.
just hit him with another one.
Yeah, let me hit on another one. And just like
You on a
that,
roll.
just like that, you've been on hour and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. The end get not bad.
Then you say,
had
all
the
right.
music nice and good.
You say, all right, I got an editor. You say, all right, I got an editor. Right? Let's say I got an editor. I'm an editor. I said, I'm an editor. They cutting up. And they say, top 10 Madden plays you should run.
Ah,
Top
wow.
5 throwing plays.
Wow.
Why you like this play and that one? No, that's...
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Good answer.
All right, chat. We're going to get started in like a couple minutes.
That's next
I'm going
one.
to give y'all something real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me get y'all started. Hold up. Let me see. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Everybody can hear me. All right, boom. We're going to hit y'all with that real quick. All right, we got that. We got that. We good with that. All right, chat. We good. We good. Everything good. All right, cool. We go to Instagram. Boom, boom. All right, let me see. Boom. Hit the Tubi. Let me see what the Tubi talking about. I think we good on the Tubi. Let me see. Yup. We good both ways on the Tubi. All right, looking good. Let me see what Twitch looking like. Okay. Okay, yeah, looking good, looking good. All right, boom, boom. Okay, boom, boom. And then, baby girl, this is what it looks like on Twitch itself. When you look at it.
Okay, that's on Twitch.
Yeah, like that. And there's a delay actually, so it's like 5-10 second delay.
Oh, that's crazy.
Ain't that
Wow,
crazy?
that's really cool.
You see the red light?
David.
Alright, so we good with that.
That's really, really cool.
/ Hitman be like? And it's just, yeah, he could easily, just as easily be the Punisher, you know, that level of hype.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore Ravens. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway from the bank. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hey, middle.
This is Henry on second. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together. They're going for this from their own side.
You turned it.
On fourth down, snap to Jackson. It's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Bison.
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Ali to return it. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. The Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action now. McCarthy buying some time right. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Ali to return it. Oh, he lost it on the hit. The recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. 2nd down carry for Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start. Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Will Reichert to kick off for the
Here's
Vikings.
Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. He loses it on the hit. Oh, and the kicking team scores.
Oh my God, bro.
They bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Oh,
The
shit.
Vikings could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will work with the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Has it at the 2. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Ali to return it. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
180! Finish it! 180! Finish it! Go.
The design run. Jackson keeping it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This time he's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule, it takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Line up the design keeper.
Bro, come on, twin. If you're gonna quit the game, bro.
Just talking. He won't do the quarterback knee things. I'm gonna pause the game. When you want to waste time, you ain't the only one that can waste time.
On you, nigga. On you. Your leg getting blown out. I got it all day, bro.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Connects there. And before the half, they're able to tack on 3 more.
I'm going to give a little credit to their defense right there, Kate. Sudden change situation. Your offense fumbles, and you've got to find a way to hold them to a field goal, and they just did.
Ali to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I mean, you might as well quit, bro. You know you're not winning the
We'll be
game.
back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Really just wasting both of our times for. Like, I ain't gonna lie, twin. I'm really trying to go to sleep for it.
Here's Luke to
I just
kick it
had to
away.
get one more dub before I get out the game and shit. You feel me? Like,
And we'll have to wait at least a few
I
moments
really
longer
did
for an
want it
exciting
one more
start to this
dub.
second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now McCarthy. The screen pass falls incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. You've been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Breaks the tackle. Strong running inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's Jones on the toss. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180. Hey, middle. 180. 180. I got shot.
Jackson's going to throw again. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Jackson yet again. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All flag is down here. This might be a free play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. 1st down now, ball at the 33. And again, it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
No, we changed it.
10 more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football, and they're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey,
At the Vikings' 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He brings it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Baltimore 1st down.
Lamar now from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and not get away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
At the 4-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
All right, so positive play for them, if nothing else. This game seems pretty far
Nigga, quit the fucking game, bro. Damn.
Kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They're long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down throw for Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Make sure it alters the throw. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jackson now on third. The left side cut by Andrews. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go. 180. Shut up.
Now here's Lamar. Outside and into the hands of Bateman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
That's another Baltimore first down.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Go ahead.
Going to get here on second and 10. Jackson. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Come on, the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
I'll start with a give to Jones. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Jones once more. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final pistol set for the Ravens. Third down. To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. They snap into McCarthy. Throw is caught by the back. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. So that tackle forces the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hey, middle.
On first down, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Headed out right. On the move, past the 40. Escapes the defender. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Setting up to pass. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate.
Line it up, boys. They got there in time. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
They're going to pass it here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.